gbogbo yín kò ní rọrùn fún yín o àwọn tó fẹ́ gbé orò gẹ́gẹ́ bá a ṣe sọ tẹ́ ẹ bá jáde ẹ ní wọlé ìdí tẹ́ ẹ sì fi ní wọlé ni pé ó sì jẹ́ pásìkò tá à ń béèrè fún ẹ̀tọ́ wa àti rọrùn orílẹ̀-èdè yìí sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ gbé orò orí burúkú kan jáde ìgbà wo ló di pé ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pín orò káàkiri pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe orò gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ìgbà wo ni yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ ti pàdánù ńlá ẹ ti pàdánù táwọn orò bá fẹ́ jáde Ọlọ́run kú ṣe lábẹ́ òfin àwọn èèyàn ní fundamental human rights wọ́n ní ẹ̀tọ́ àti lọ bí iṣẹ́ wọn ẹ̀yin náà lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ àti ṣe orò yín orò tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti fẹ́ kí èèyàn fojú rí ẹ̀ lọ gbé inú igbó tẹ́nikẹ́ni ò sì ní fojú rí ṣùgbọ́n fún àwọn tó ń jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ yìí àfẹ́ kó fìdí múlẹ̀ dáadáa lójú méjèèjì pé tó pẹ̀lú bí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe ń lọ yìí o kí ó fìdí múlẹ̀ ní o àfẹ́ erékéré kankan lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣé wàá rí ọjọ́ kìíní oṣù kẹjọ ọdún tí a wà nínú rẹ̀ yìí tí wọ́n ní ìfẹ̀hónúhàn náà ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ mímí kọ́kọ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ mí o nǹkan kò sì gbọ́dọ̀ yá o ẹ̀yin dẹ́ mọ̀ pé bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ yìí ó tẹ́ yín lọ́rùn ẹ̀yin lè má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin lè má sọ̀rọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n lọ́dọ̀ tí wàá ń bí àmì àdìpé kò rọrùn tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ let the poor breathe ayé àyè lẹ́nu ní ọdún year 2012 Tinubu wà lára àwọn tó dìde tako ìṣèjọba burúkú lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà àti oríṣiríṣi àwọn nǹkan tí ò bá kù gbé àṣà 2012 ńgbà náà ẹ̀wà rí bó ṣe wá rí nísìn ẹni tó dìde tako ìṣèjọba ńgbà náà òun ti wá dórí àlééfà ó ti wá ń kọrin bámúbámú yó amójú ẹ̀rọ mi ẹ bá ń wo kinní yìí síta ọdún 2012 fún ibi tí wọ́n ti analyze bí àwọn ọlọ́jẹ̀lú tí Sowore pè ní pé FCT olú ìlú orílẹ̀-èdè yìí tó jẹ́ fún àwọn olè Àbújá ẹ jẹ́ àfi ara balẹ̀ wò dáadáa ẹ bá mi wo kí ní òǹkà gbọ́ǹkan tó yẹ ní 2012 pẹ̀lú báwọn èèyàn ṣe ṣàlàyé ẹ mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kú ìṣèlú mọ́ ń sùn tó bá tó àkókò tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ lò wọ́n sì jí pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ ó yá dìde ńlẹ̀.
Yeah, quickly, I just want to get some certain things here. I just want to pass an information here as a military man. I wanted to come as an anonymous, but I don't know what happened. So what I'm trying to say here is this: there are plans on ground. You know, the way you guys are planning, these demons are planning the same way towards you guys too. The way you guys are planning, putting measures in place, they too, they are not sleeping. They are also planning. In the military, there's what we call counter measures. The way you are planning, your enemies too, they are planning against you too. So this is what I'm trying to say here. From the 28th of July, there's what they call show of force. The show of force they are going to do. Lagos have started their own, I think today. Abuja, the other states, they're going to start their own 28th July. Mostly by policemen. The show of force, what I mean by show of force is this: they drive around the whole street, the major cities, they drive around the whole places just to scare people. They'll bring out this kind of uniform, the kind of kit we have not seen before. Even the people fighting the Boko Haram in the far away northeast have not dressed that way before. I've been among the people that did show of force. We did it during the election period. I was among them. So they will give these people, they will equip them, they will give them a very, I don't know how to put it, but they give them the kind of uniform equipment they have not given them before. They will line up different cars, armor tanks, going around the streets just to scare people. But I want to tell Nigerians, don't be scared because of all that. Don't be scared, just come out. Don't be scared, just come out. I think I did this during 2020 NSAS. I was passing information to some of all this how should I put it? So what I'm trying to do, the arrangement I'm trying to make here now is this: I'm trying to gather some people that will watch over the protesters, because believe me, there's going to be shootout. No matter how you think or how planned or peaceful you think the protest is going to be, there's definitely going to be shootout, and this shootout is going to come from the police. This shooter is going to come from the police. Just if you're coming out from your house, just have it back of your mind that yes, today is today. We just have to do this thing once and for all, because anything that made us succumb to this this pressure, anything that made us succumb to this fraudster's pressure, believe me, that's the end of Nigeria's voice. This is the only voice Nigerians youth have now. This protest. If we abandon this protest and next time, maybe next year, next 2 years, raise up again to say we want to protest, these people they will never take us serious. Instead of going here sending typing a letter sending it to the military barracks, I think that one no military person will willingly want to take that letter because it's totally wrong. So what we are going to do here, you type all these letters, send it as a form of message. There's some of us that are in different military group who circulate all these things in military group with different numbers that they will not trace. But when you say no pastor, no imam, do you know that in mosques, in military barracks, in mosques, they punish malams, they punish imams. Likewise in the church, in the military barracks, they punish pastors. You don't expect a pastor to stand up in the military barrack church and start preaching towards bad government when the commander is in front of him. It's not possible. Likewise, imam. Sometimes you'll be in a barrack, you see immediately imam finish preaching. Commander will be there, say, oh yeah, go and lock this man in Gadroom. Or imam, after this preaching, go to Gadroom. So these people have cropped all of us. They have crippled all our wings. You can't even say anything. So the only way for us to protest, only way for us to talk is through you guys. Once you come out to protest, believe me, right now it's not 2020 where people are scared military people are scared or are against you people. Nobody's against you people this period. Our only fear is police. Even with military guys, our only fear is police. Our only fear is police. But I believe right now, police are on the people's side because the hunger may be here. The hunger, the starvation, the suffering is affecting all of us. The military doesn't buy bread different from where a common man buy bread. We all bought this bread the same place. So this is what I'm trying to say here. We should channel this protest to is towards this people. Don't forget that these people have family. They cherish so much. But we, our own family, are suffering. They have family, they cherish so much. So we should channel our energy to their family too. These people, they are not ghosts. Some of them know their house. We know their house in the villages. We know their house in the cities. As you are going towards National Assembly, some people are going towards their houses. We should check these people everywhere they think they might run to. Some people are heading towards to block the airport. Some people are running towards their houses. They are not living in the bush. They are not living in the air. They cannot be living in expensive houses where the people protecting them are living in shafts. I don't even know how to call it. Everybody body they pain them. Everybody body they pain them. These people, they have families. They cherish their family so well. They have fine houses with AC. They cherish so well. So as you are going after them in the National Assembly, some people are already on their way to their family houses. Come to Metama, you see them living flashy life. Their children are using the latest iPhone, the latest wig, with our sweat money. Like I don't even know how to put it. So this is what I'm trying to say. Let's put these people with heavy fire on their ass. Put this fire on their asses, they will run for their life. They will do the right thing. Okay, now they have started shaking. Look at this. These people are making us to like feel very disappointed among all this. Not too young to rule. Look at what the deputy is saying. The Kalu. How much? Okay, 50% of your 600,000 salary is how much? How many are you guys? What can that money do? You are not even talking about your allowances that 20 million that runs to millions. Nobody's talking about the allowances. They're talking about salary. Me as a military personnel, how much is my salary? My basic salary is 64,000 naira for crying out loud. How much is my allowances? I've been in Meduguri for 4 years. How much is my allowances? My allowances for being in Meduguri with all these hardship is 100,000. Okay, I'm on pass now. I can't even travel. I'm on pass. I can't even travel. How much is transport from Meduguri to Abuja? How much is transport from Sokoto down to Port Harcourt, down to nearby for you to travel to see your family? Okay, the other guy complained about he can't even travel. They locked him up. How many money did that guy spend in the Gadroom before they even release him? These are the issues. Everybody's frustrated. Everybody's angry. So take away that fear in you, saying you won't die. No, the military is not after you guys. I know how many military guys are telling me, bro, when we go protest. It's just that all of us are living in fear. Okay, what if they kick you out of this job? What next? All of us are just living in fear. We are just looking for voice to air out our grievances. But the problem is that police is our major problem. Police, they are full of illiterate. If you watch how police do that training, bro, you don't even feel secure whenever you're around police, no matter how dressed they are. If you watch how police do their training, you will not even carry police as an escort. I've been on duty with police. I know what I passed through. Not just leave all this big talk we are talking here. There's issue on ground. Let's focus on this issue on ground. One by one, we'll address the issues. One by one, we'll address the INEC and the rest of the judges' issues. Let's just get started. Secondly, issue again, this police, that's my only fear. Police, these people, if you tell them go, they come back. If you tell them stop, now then they stand up. They don't know anything. They don't know the word of command. So any police that shoot anybody, make sure you get the picture of that person. As soon as they shoot the person, make sure say that they bring one member of his family down. Then the rest of his colleagues will take caution, will withdraw. But they shoot this one, all of us who don't want to leave the person. Listen to me. Some of us are joining this protest in these guys. Some of us are joining this protest, you guys don't know. Some of us are fully ready. We don't even care what is going to happen. If not to leave the military work, we leave the military work. Everybody's fucking angry, my brother. Let the worst happen. Now one person they die. I know a lot of my colleagues have lost close to me that have lost. We will go out together, we will not come back. At the end of the day, their family are lavishing in poverty.
tó fi dé orí àwọn ọmọ iléeṣẹ́ ológun tó fi dé orí gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò náà làwọn náà ń pariwo pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ jáde o. Ìkan lára àwọn ọmọ ológun ló sọ pé ẹ wò ó tá a bá fi tàwọn ọ̀gá àwọn ṣe wọ́n ti jó wọ́n sì ń gbowó dáadáa lójú méjèèjì àwọn ọ̀dọ́ nìkan là ń jẹ̀yà ó ní káwọn ọ̀dọ́ bóòtà kó ń ṣe ìfẹ̀hónúhàn lójú méjèèjì kíjọba Tinubu lè mọ̀ pé ìjọba burúkú lòun ń ṣe òun ò ṣèjọba ìjọba òṣì tí èèyàn fi ń ṣayọ̀ òun ni Tinubu ń ṣe o. ọmọ ológun yìí ní tá a bá kọ̀ tá a bá lórí ọ̀fẹ́ ìgbà tá a fẹ́ ṣèfẹ̀hónúhàn yìí láti gba ẹ̀tọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ ìjọba ó ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ pé a máa lé ní o. kọ́lọ́wọ́ bá mi kókó ṣàánú fún wa ní ọdún 2012 yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tí ó pọ̀ ọmọ ológun yìí ti sọ yìí ṣẹ́ gbọ́ èló ni òdìdí sójà nígbà tó wà nínú Maiduguri bóòlù sì fẹ́ ránṣẹ́ sáwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí ẹ̀ òun gan fúnra ẹ̀ bóòlù sì fẹ́ wúlò fúnra ẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀ owó tẹ́ ẹ̀ kó túgbà tó ṣùgbọ́n parí àwọn àgbà òṣì kan á tún máa yọnu ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú fún wa o ní ìyá 2012 ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí wúníwúní ọ̀rọ̀ eléyìí tí àwọn olóṣèlú yìí sọ tako ìṣèjọba tó wà ń bẹ̀ yìí tako nígbà náà àwọn náà wọ́n ti wá dìjọba báyìí ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu náà tó jẹ́ olùdíje sí ipò ààrẹ ní ètò gbogbo ilé tó kọjá lọ tó sì jẹ́ jíjẹ́ ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè ní ọ̀dọ̀ wa báyìí amójú ẹ̀rọ mi jáde ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ 2012 ìjà àgbọ̀nná káwa náà fi ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣe ọ̀run àjàkẹ́ ní báwọn pé ìwọ́de eléyìí no going back ni o bá ń gbé òkè náà mò ń bọ̀ òun tí ì dé.
This same government promised an increase of salary to the Nigerian civil servants that they were going to take care of some of these particular pain and pang that they inflicted on Nigerians. Let me also go back. Allegedly so, during the 2012 demonstration, it was also alleged that this particular same member of this particular leadership of this government, who were not in power at that time, were the ones sponsoring that particular Occupy Nigeria, because everybody that needs to be anybody around Nigeria who is living in Lagos was on the street, and some of us were also on the street in Lagos. Now, tell me in all honesty, difference of 58 naira to 525, where people cannot go to school, people cannot feed, cannot do 3 square meal in their houses, people are insecure in their homes, they cannot come out and speak for the interest of their own country. Election has come and gone, and they continue to manipulate and steal the vote of the people. In honesty, the level of impunity is provocative. Do you need anybody to arrange you, to tell you, to fight for your rights? We in the opposition only come out to give succor in terms of solutions, just like as you said, to how we think this thing could have been done, even though we are giving it as a free consultancy. Opposition, when they speak, if we speak with facts, we are giving you solutions that we think you could leverage on. Doesn't necessarily mean we have to come down and work with you in your office. No, but we can speak.
Now, let me ask you, and this is a position, of course, I love to actually show you portions of what the presidency replied, the opposition replied, the former vice president, and you could see some of the suggestions being made by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, and we have also read what Mr. Peter Obi has said and the Labour Party about the situation of things. So there are those who would say that these are part of the campaign promises. So let me read the portion. He said, we noticed that the former vice president, just like in his political contest, is also doing a poor job of it, offering pedestrian and uninformed interventions on our economy and other matters of public concerns. Articles, okay, yeah. So that's a portion of what he said. Now the question here is that the APC has said, your principal, Mr. Atiku Abubakar inclusive, promised that they were going to remove subsidy. That subsidy was going to go. They did just that. I mean, and coming to criticize the APC government for doing what you also said you will do when you get into office, doesn't that amount to hypocrisy?
No. You see, we propose a due diligence process. We didn't tell Nigerians that the day in which we are being sworn into office, when we know that we are paying and paying on Nigeria, we are going to remove subsidy. Nobody says so.
So the removal of subsidy in itself is not wrong.
No, it is not.
But the opposition is not happy in the timing,
the effect,
and the manner.
The effect and the ripple effect on the Nigerian people will have a negative. You have to take it step by step. What we said was that we were going to take care of making sure that we have modular refineries in each geographical zone of the country as a short gap to stopping this particular production of oil outside the country. And as we speak, our governor in Abia State is about to commission a modular refinery in Abia State. That's to show you that this is exactly what we intend to do. It's different from playing to the gallery. This particular government, with all due respect,
the revolution, police have no go wait. All anti-people policies must be reversed.
I'm here to assure the NSC that we are going to give maximum protection.
Rice is no longer affordable for Nigerians.
At the day of the revolution, police have no go wait. Soldiers have na dem go dey force dey bite theirself. Na dey spend dollar. We will get naira na come make sure say our naira no gree work again. Tinubu, we are tired of you. Bring back subsidy.
8 months after, we have not seen anything. Things are getting worse every day. In removing subsidy that people have been benefiting for years, you increase it by almost, you increase fuel by almost about 387%. A very essential commodity to the people, and you expect that thing not to have a spiral effect on the.
Àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ń pààrọ̀ lójú méjèèjì o, kò sẹ́ni tí ò kan o, torí pé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ṣiṣẹ́ dàbí aláìmọ̀ ṣe gbogbo nǹkan ò lọ bó ṣe yẹ kó lọ mọ́. Eku ò ké bí eku, ẹyẹ ò ké bí ẹyẹ, bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́mọ èèyàn ò fọhùn bí ọmọ èèyàn. Ṣùgbọ́n ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, they believe in what they call violence. Tẹ́ ẹ bá níbẹ̀ gbìyànjú àti fẹ̀hónú náà wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé ẹ lọ yìnbọn sí wọn gbà tẹ́ ẹ bá fi pa bí mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dógún àwọn yòókù ó sá lọ. Tẹ́ ẹ bá dán wò ní àkókò yìí ẹ gbàgbé pé orílẹ̀-èdè kan bẹ tó ń pè Nàìjíríà o. Tó lẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ bá jẹ́ olóṣèlú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jágbófinró ẹja àfọpọlọ ṣe o. Ara ń kan aráàlú o. Ìyà ń jẹ aráàlú ọ̀rọ̀ wọn yóò sì lẹ́yìn o. Yóò lẹ́yìn ní ojú méjèèjì tó fi dé oríṣiríṣi àwọn ọmọdé iṣẹ́ ológun náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pariwo oúnjẹ yóò tó. Ẹni tó bá ní oúnjẹ tó sì ní owó tó gbowó gidi ni ó lè tẹ̀lé gbóhùn fẹ́ pa Boko Haram àti Boko Haram iṣẹ́ yẹ tí ì sí ìṣekú. Ọ̀gá o kọ́lọ́wọ́n bá mi ó ṣàánú fún wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí ni o torí ibi àbọ̀rọ̀ wà dé yìí ó ti di tọrọ fọ́nkán adé báyìí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ti yarí pé bẹ́yìn ọlọ́pàá tó bá bí ọlọ́pàá kìnnìdá àti sójà ní òkè ẹ̀bọ́ ọ̀tàkẹ́ ẹ̀sọ́ pé ẹ̀fẹ́ dá wọn lọ́wọ́ kọ́ wọ́n ní òní lè ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn òní gbarú ẹ̀ láàyè torí pé àwọn ò ní gbà wọn náà mọ̀ pé yìí náà ò ní níwọ̀n kún àwọn náà ò sì ní gbà láàbọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́lẹ́ òun ni wọ́n ti ṣe àlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí oríṣiríṣi àwọn nǹkan ni àwọn èèyàn ti sọ oríṣiríṣi àwọn nǹkan ni àwọn nǹkan tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́yìn náà ti gbọ́ ìgbésẹ̀ àwọn olóṣèlú orílẹ̀-èdè yìí gbogbo àwọn olóṣèlú tó di ipò òṣèlú mú lórí sẹ́nítọ̀ mínísítà àti gbogbo ẹ̀ ìgbà wọn dé airport lónìí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn ti ń sá kúrò lórílẹ̀-èdè bíbélì ń bú ọba ṣe dáadáa ara kì yóò ráyà o àbí kọlọ́hún ó ṣàánú fún wa o kọlọ́hún ó ṣe àánú fún wa ní ojú méjèèjì ọ̀rọ̀ nàìjíríà àwọn tó ní ọkọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè nàìjíríà ń lo oko parun wọn kò kàn sọ tí wọ́n ní àní parun lágbára ọlọ́run gbogbo àní parun ibi ire ibi ayọ̀ òun náà ni àmọ́ ti bára wa ní agbára ọlọ́run ọba olúwo ọba ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ ọba tó yẹ pé kò ní respect fún rẹ̀ kí lóun náà ṣe ṣùgbọ́n fẹ́ kó di pàtó sí ọ̀rọ̀ olúwo àwọn lọ́balọ́ba tá a gbójúlé ní orílẹ̀-èdè nàìjíríà láti orí Sultan Sokoto ní ilé Ifẹ̀ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ Tinubu ti mórí wọn mábẹ́ oníkan báwọn èèyàn wọn sọ̀rọ̀ kan máa ṣe ìfẹ̀hónú hàn èmi ò rò bó lè ṣeé ṣe o kí àwọn èèyàn má ṣe ìfẹ̀hónú hàn o àbí kọlọ́hún ọba mi ó ṣàánú fún wa ní o kọlọ́hún ó ṣàánú fún wa ní o nǹkan ò lọ bá a ṣe lérò nǹkan ò lọ bá a ṣe lérò bó tilẹ̀ wù kó mọ̀ o àwọn ọba yìí ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀ gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu wọn ìgbà wọn lọ bá Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ṣèpàdé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ìwọ́de yìí abújẹ́ ẹ̀rọ ìjà àti ẹ̀gbọ́rọ̀ látẹnu wọn ní Ilé Ifẹ̀ àti àwọn ọba míì tó wà ń kalẹ̀ lórí ìwọ́de àti nǹkan tí wọ́n lọ ṣe ní ilé ààrẹ ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà agbáǹgbókè náà mò ń bọ̀ òun tí ì dé.
Thank you very much. You may be seated.
It's an unusual meeting as the Oni of Ife has described it. The first time the Federal Executive Council is breaking down governance to the traditional rulers in a long time. But what is the take-home message?
The take-home message for me, hearing from Mr. President directly, I can see the passion. But at the same time, I think the government is finally understanding we are at a precipice. Our youths are our future. And I think today we've demonstrated that the government or the officials, we do have the heart of the nation in our minds. We will listen to our youths because the lead, the future, the power, the strength of Nigeria is certainly with the young people. We feel your pain. I'm a young person myself. It's been 24 years that I've been back, and it's been 24 years that I've sadly seen the nation going in a very unpalatable direction. But by God's grace, I think if you would give us the chance, this protest, I know that it's catching you very, very high in your neck. But if you give us the chance, let us not destroy our own country. I ask you, think of Libya. Libya was a beautiful country. What has happened to Libya, we don't want it to happen here. Let's go home. Let's continue to strive the best that we can and continue to work with the government to see if we can proffer some solutions. I think that that would be best rather than to destroy property or injure ourselves. Okay?
Thank you. Any other question?
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, as far as we are concerned, it went very, very well. And we're happy with the presentations made by the ministers, Minister of Finance, Minister of Economic Planning, and His Excellency, the President himself. So I think it was good. Yeah.
What's the message that you're taking back to you?
Well, message we're taking back to our people is to be calm, to exercise patience, and also to listen to the words of wisdom coming from the traditional rulers, from the governors, because we have spoken to the President and he has given us the blueprint of what he has been doing over time, and we're hopeful, that inshallah it will be well. even though we have made it very clear to him, our main problem in this country, especially in the north here, is security issue. If the security situation is addressed, certainly people will go back to their farms. So the issue of hunger will drastically, go down and it will disappear.
Are you worried about the protests, sir? How worried are you? How worried is the traditional institution?
Well, there is nobody that will not be worried, about protests in any place in the world. And we've seen what happened in other climes. Governments were brought down, and they're still in war. At least as an ex-diplomat, we've seen what happened in other climes. So we're in a position to say authoritatively what happened in other places. So we're calling on our people to exercise patience and also to listen to the words of wisdom, which we're very, very optimistic Nigeria will bounce back, inshallah, to its former position as the leading country in Africa. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, today it's a new twist and a new spin from the political leadership of their country. For the very first time, the traditional rulers were properly engaged in terms of the plans of government and governance. Their achievements so far and where they're having challenges. This is long awaited. We've been waiting for it, but today we are very excited because we are closer to our people and we can bring those feedback back home. Stewardship from the Federal Executive Council directly to the traditional rulers. It has never happened in our nation before, never. This is the first time we're all experiencing it. We have traditional rulers that have been on the throne for 40, 50 years. Today is the very first time we will be addressed properly by the Federal Executive Council. So there is a proper bridge and close of governance from the governed and the people that are in charge of government. So it's a very beautiful take home for us because we don't lock our palaces. We are more exposed to the people that we actually rule over. So it's a different twist and spin from their president, and I want to use this medium on behalf of all traditional rulers to appreciate him. No leader in Nigeria has ever done it. So for us, it's all encompassing. People that are out there to maybe protest, it's their right, civic right. But let them put a face to it and don't let it be hijacked by people that has ulterior motive. That is our stand. We condemn such acts fully. We traditional rulers are not engaged in people, especially the youth, coming out to start looting, to start breaking down law and order. We are parents, we are traditional rulers, we are closer to them. We are going to go back home and continue to engage them. It is very difficult to build, but it is the easiest to destroy. We are all stakeholders of this country. We should be stronger as a nation together than stronger individually. The president has said it and he will continue to say it. Any leader that you don't like, wait and vote him out. Wait and vote him out. He's open to dialogue. We know that challenges are so many in Nigeria. We know that. But are we going to destroy our nation by ourselves? Is that what we are all after? We should talk to ourselves. It's important for us to know that today it's a completely different spin. The government.
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tó jẹ́ pé àwa fi ojú sí gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn àgbààgbà tí ó ràn wá lọ́wọ́, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn ló ti wá gbàgbọ́dé báyìí tó láà gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ìfẹ̀hónúhàn tá a wá ní ṣe yìí, ọ̀nà wo la fẹ́ gbà yọ nínú ẹ̀, ọ̀nà wo la fẹ́ gbà yọ ọ̀dà ẹ̀yìn náà ẹ̀ wo bí àpẹẹrẹ ní Kenya ẹ̀rí àwọn ìfẹ̀hónúhàn tó wáyé ń bẹ̀ tó yẹ pé àwọn olóṣèlú ò tiẹ̀ rójútu ara wọn mọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà báyìí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn olóṣèlú orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wọ́n ti kwangara wọn tó ti ń fìlú lẹ̀ pé ó dàbọ̀ lẹ́yìn ìfẹ̀hónúhàn owó tó padà sí Nàìjíríà tó ní wọn mọ ohun tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn. gẹ́gẹ́ bọ́mọ ológun yìí ṣe sọ ó ní ẹ̀wọ̀ ọlọ́pàá yòówù tó bá ti yìnbọn mọ́ yín ẹ má sòkò sọ̀rọ̀ ńbẹ̀ o ẹ má sòkò sọ̀rọ̀ ńbẹ̀ torí pé ìgbà tí wọ́n bá ṣe tiwọn tán ẹ wá ohun tó yẹ lórí mọ̀lẹ́bí tiẹ̀ náà ẹ pa gbogbo wọn dànù. lóòótọ́ eléyìí ní àgbà wọn jẹ́ tàbá rán ikọ̀ ní kàn ń jẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá rán ọmọ níṣẹ́ ẹ̀rú àwọn àfitọ̀mọ̀jẹ́ ń gbà míì. ọ̀gá púpọ̀ ọ̀gá púpọ̀ torí pé tó bá lẹ́ni ọ̀gá pátápátá báyìí òun ló dẹrù ẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn ó mọ̀ pé ọ̀gá púpọ̀. Akéwùgbà Góòdì àti ẹni tí í ṣe ọba ìlú Ìwó Abdulrasheed ọba Swaga lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn àwọn ọmọ náà wọ́n tún ta síra wọn kí ni àwọn méjèèjì sọ amójú ẹ̀rọ nígbà wá ọ̀rọ̀ Akéwùgbà Góòdì jáde ó ti dọ́rọ̀ ti ẹ̀nu kò kọ́ gbé kìíní ọ̀hún òkè náà ká gbọ́ conversation tó wà láàrin Akéwùgbà Góòdì àti ẹni tó ń jọ ní issue nílùú Ìbàdàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni báyìí òkè náà mò ń bọ̀ òun tí ì dé.
Ọba Olúwo ti fọ̀rọ̀ ránṣẹ́ sí àáfàá Akéwùgbà Góòdì lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn o ẹ gbọ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan kí ni bàbá Akéwùgbà Góòdì sọ tí ọba Olúwo fi ń fún wọn lésì tó lágbára tó yìí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló bá ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn dé kí ló bá ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe dé ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn kìrìsìtẹ́nì kí ni àáfàá Akéwùgbà Góòdì sọ ẹ wo fọ́nrán yìí kẹ́ ẹ gbóhun tí wọ́n sọ kẹ́ ẹ wá gbọ́ èsì tí ọba Olúwo fi fún wọn padà.
ẹjọ́ rí wa ó pé dáadáa ìwọ kórìíra ọmọ ìyá ó kórìíra ẹlẹ́sìn Christianity tí wọ́n jọ bí yín Nàìjíríà ó kórìíra ẹlẹ́bọ tí wọ́n jọ bí yín Nàìjíríà ẹ̀sìn rẹ̀ ló ní bá ṣe làkúndínlùkún wàlíyàdí àmọ́gbà tó dé UK ẹlẹ́sìn
Christianity ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ó lágbára.
ẹni tí ọmọ Ọlọ́run pẹ́ ẹ̀ka ẹ̀ lónìí lẹ́tọ̀ ń gbé l'Amẹ́ríkà ó sì bá wọn jà ó gbọ́ mi yé orí mùsùlùmí tó jẹ́ mùsùlùmí Nàìjíríà ó sì lo hate ẹ̀ àmọ́gbà tó dé Dubai ìwọ àti mùsùlùmí lẹ́jọ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́jọ́ ń kíra yín lẹ́jọ́ ń dán ó hate ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ ó lọ́ọ̀fù àlejò.
tó báwo wá ní kábíyèsí Olúwo ilẹ̀ Ìwó ṣe rọ́rọ̀ yìí o kí ni wọ́n sọ ń pa ẹ̀ wò wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ọ̀pọ̀ ìgbà ni kábíyèsí máa ń sọ fún àwọn ọba tó kù pé kí wọ́n yàgò fún bọ̀rìṣà tó jẹ́ pé àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe ò sì fi bẹ́ẹ̀ fi taratara gba ohun tó ń sọ yẹn kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ bá wọn lára mu. ẹ wá gbọ́ ìdáhùn tí Olúwo fún bàbá Akéwùgbà Góòdì nínú fọ́nrán yìí ẹ wò ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lágbára o ọ̀rọ̀ tó kí gan ni. Welcome to CrossBlog XTV. Remember to like, share, and follow us.
àmọ́ gbọ́ mùsùlùmí tí ọmọ sánmi ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣe ta ló ní kí wọ́n olóró mọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ta ló ní kí wọ́tọ̀ ọ̀bọ̀rìṣà ọmọ ìwọ ní kò sọ tiẹ̀ sàn án láàárín ìwọ ní ọgbọ́n àti bọ̀rìṣà nu.
ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ó lágbára láàrin àfáà Akéwùgbà Góòdì àti ọba Olúwo.
ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìyá mi ẹja ṣe sùúrù o Islam kì í ṣẹ̀sìn ogun tó o bá sọ dẹ̀sìn ogun lókù èmi ní tèmi tí pásítọ̀ bá jọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀mí tó bá lóun wá mi bọ̀ wálé fáwọn àbàbí ẹ̀sìn mi ní mójútó kọ́ mọ́ pòlùtì ẹ̀kọ́ má fẹ̀sìn tiẹ̀ pòlùtì tèmi tí bíṣọ̀pù bá pè mí pé wá kírun ń lọ kí sànàbí ọ̀lọ́ kí ẹlẹ́sìn Christianity sísẹ ìdìnnà Umar nígbà tó lọ sí Jerusalem síkọ̀yà kí olórí sinagogu kí ló dé tẹ̀sán ẹ̀sìn ìdádánwò mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ báyìí ẹ wá lọ wá sẹ́sì àwọn China ìgbà tí wọ́n gbogbo ilé òrìṣà wọn lẹ́kọ́nọ́mì wọn tó rise mọ́sálásí pọ̀ jù.
ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ó lágbára láàrin àfáà Akéwùgbà Góòdì àti ọba Olúwo.
kọ́mpìnì lẹ́rìí lọ́tún kọ́mpìnì lẹ́rìí lọ́sì ẹ wọ Nàìjíríà gbogbo ìlú ńláńlá chọ́ọ̀chì lọ́tún chọ́ọ̀chì lọ́sì bọ́ ọba ti wọ̀ láti Èkó tó ń bọ̀ àti Ìbàdàn láti Bágà bó o ṣe ń kan mountain of fire lọ́mọ kan rìdíìmù lọ́mọ kan gbá lọ́mọ kan wo kò ẹ̀ ní kan kọ́mpìnì ẹ̀yọ̀ kan. ìwé orílẹ̀-èdè wo ní gòkè bá ń kó lé gòkè ó dijọ́ tẹ́ ẹ bá tó fi ẹ̀sìn sáàyè ẹ̀ tẹ́ wá encourage labour tẹ́ dá dignity of labour padà níjọ́ náà lórílẹ̀-èdè yẹn ó tó gòkè ẹgbẹ̀rún àdúrà ọ̀ràn ẹkọ́nọ́mì ẹ lọ sí ntọ́ yẹ kẹ́ ṣe ká máa pa àti kakùrá ní ẹgbẹ̀rún àwọn pásítọ̀ ti ká.
lára àwọn ìṣòro tá a ní lórílẹ̀‐èdè nù odidi ọba àlú tó kọ́ ó fi ẹ̀tẹ́ lẹ̀ ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pàlàpàlàpà ṣé ohun tí wọ́n ní kó wá ṣe lórí àlééfà nu kó mọ jàjà ẹ̀sìn odidi ọba àlú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ní ẹjẹ́ alẹ́ ní lọ́rọ̀ tí ọ̀rọ̀ kàn lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí ẹ má wo Abdulrasheed ìran o yóò bà ìlú jẹ́ yóò bà lé jẹ́ yóò bọ̀nà jẹ́ o torí ó dà ìpọ́rọ̀ ń gan òye tó bá yé apá ìyáká tó ń sẹ̀sùn odidi ọba àlú èmi rò pé yóò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o kọlọ́hún ó ṣàlàyé fún wa eléyìí tí àfihàn káàdì ẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ lórí ètò adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán channels àti gbogbo àwọn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán tá a ti lo kíní fọ́nrán wọn tá a mú wá sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín àmọ̀ lóore púpọ̀ púpọ̀ torí pé a lù í lọ́gọ̀ ẹnu kudos to you ẹ̀mọ̀ tá a bá mú àwọn kíní wá ọ̀rọ̀ ò ní yé àwọn èèyàn bá a ṣe fẹ́ sọ ọ́ ẹ ti ṣe olórí àwọn ọlọ́pàá ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ó ti wá jẹ́ kó di mọ̀ pé ẹ wò ó gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà ẹ ní àǹfààní láti ṣe ìfẹ̀hónúhàn o ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀kan tó wà ń bẹ̀ ni pé ìjà ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn kan ò sì gbọ́dọ̀ jáde pé ọlọ́pàá ò ní fọwọ́ kàn yàn ìrọ̀yìn àwọn kan wà tó yẹ pé kọlọ̀ràn sí ẹ̀dá ni wọ́n tó wọn bá tí ì fi wọ́n jófin wọn ò ní jáwọ́ nínú à ń sì wàá wù bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́lẹ́ ni wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ agbọ́dọ̀ látẹnu ọ̀gá pátápátá iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà Káyọ̀dé Ẹgbẹ́tókun nǹkan tó sọ nípa ìfẹ̀hónúhàn yìí àwùjọ ẹ̀rọ mi bá ń tì í ṣe ó kí mọ́ mò ń bọ̀ wọn ò tí ì dé.
Calling on youths to come out, to come and replicate what they did in Kenya, in Nigeria. They should copy and paste what happened in Kenya, in Nigeria. We already have our own fair share of violent protests. We have had series of violent protests in Nigeria. There was the SAP riot of 1989. There was the students' crisis of 1986, the APU crisis of 1986. If the protest is peaceful, you will see us protecting the protesters for as long as they remain peaceful. But we have a duty to protect lives and property. So we will not sit back and watch hoodlums burning down our facilities in the name of protest. That will not say that I've already judged the protest to be violent and that the citizens, of course, have rights to protest. If you listen to my address, I said we will remain committed to providing protection for those who engage in peaceful protest. That I made very clear in my address. If the protest is peaceful, you will see us protecting the protesters for as long as they remain peaceful. But we have a duty to protect lives and property. So we will not sit back and watch hoodlums burning down our facilities in the name of protest. That we will not condone. So we are not against peaceful protests. We will support peaceful protests. We will protect those who engage in peaceful protest. Then Shegun of Tribune, you have concern with cooperatives. I don't know where you got that from. But you may be right. I will look into it. I'm just hearing that those who retired are not. They are finding it difficult getting their savings from the cooperatives. I'll find out what is happening. And if that is truly happening.
ẹ̀yin náà ti gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ọ̀gá pátápátá iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà Káyọ̀dé Ẹgbẹ́tókun lẹ́rìhùn wọ́n láwọn kan ń pè fún bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ìfẹ̀hónúhàn ní orílẹ̀-èdè Kenya tó yẹ pé gbogbo àwọn aráàlú wọn ti dìde dako ìjọba pátápátá tó yẹ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ohun ti fẹ́ di bóòlù ọ̀yà mi tó yẹ pé ó gbẹ̀mí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tó yẹ má jẹ́ kó orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà orí bẹ́ẹ̀ o torí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ilẹ̀ yín ni ilẹ̀ wa ni ilẹ̀ àwọn bàbá wa ni àwọn ọmọ wa tó ń bọ̀ ilẹ̀ wọn ni ẹ̀wọ̀n jà bàjẹ́ jìnnà kí Ọlọ́run ọba mi kí ó ṣàánú fún wa gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ṣe ìfẹ̀hónúhàn tẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ dá pọ̀mọ́ protest tó fẹ́ ṣe yìí ààbò tó dájú ó wà pẹ̀lú yín níwọ̀n bá àgbà tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti ṣe jàǹdùkú tẹ́ ẹ̀ sì ya ibi tí kò yẹ kí ẹ yà sí adúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run lọ́jọ́ tòní pẹ̀lú bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ báyìí ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ ẹgbẹ́ mi ẹ jẹ́ ajàfẹ́tọ̀ wa o ẹ má gba àwọn èèyàn bí èṣù bí èèyàn yìí láàyè láti tẹ̀wájú nínú à ń tan ní jẹ o bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀wọ̀n jẹ́ orí bẹ́ẹ̀ o kọ́lọ́hún ó ṣàánú fún wa ni o kọ́lọ́hún ó ṣàánú fún wa ẹ wò lónìí lórí ìjọba àkókò àwọn olólùfẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ni wọ́n ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti rẹ̀ jú báyìí ẹ̀jẹ̀ àti péré ti báyìí lónìí tó bá tún di ọ̀la á pàdé lórí àkọ́tún ètò yín ètò wa ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ Ọpẹ́yẹmí Oyinwọlá lórúkọ tèmi oní ọ̀ṣẹ́ o ọlọ́bẹ̀ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá wa fẹ́ jẹ́ pátápátá òun náà lákì ẹ̀kú àìbínú àátúfẹ́rẹ́ pàdé tó bá di ní ọ̀la lágbára láwùrà bí ẹ wo ẹ mọ̀ sí jẹ́jẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ báyọ̀ jà ọ̀pẹ́ pàtàkì lọ́wọ́ gíwá àgbà ìkànnì yìí ọmọọba dókítà náà Adélékè Ọ̀sìn àdúpẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn o àwọn náà wọ́n ní a máa sọ fún yín pé kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ sí jẹ́jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ báyọ̀ jà ara àjà tẹ́ ẹ rí òun tóun ni wọ́n ní ikú ó wà àní bá wọn púpọ̀ wọ̀ o ẹ jẹ́ àṣẹ ohun gbogbo níwọ̀ntúnwọ̀nsì láti fi ọpọlọ wa ká ẹ̀ ṣe dáadáa ẹ máa fi gbádùn sayọ̀ náà ó dàbọ̀.